Hey there, Ray Griffin here from Griffin Jiu-Jitsu Academy. I'm here with my daughter Aspen. I'm going to go through some basic tricks from inside someone's guard on maintaining, and then as you pass the guard, a couple of tricks you can catch them in that aren't that common that people are aware of. Okay, Aspen, let me get you right here. Back a little bit here this way. Okay, so when we get inside someone's guard like this, it's common, a lot of people will grab lapels like this here, maybe two hands on one, grab the belt. That's fine, however you choose. But the important piece that I like to talk about is staying connected to your partner. Anytime I can keep my partner's hips up, and I can either fill in that space with myself or create that space so that I can then use that space to my advantage, that's how I'm going to be able to defend my position and then pass the guard. So, for example, if I'm in this position here and she has this space taken away, it's going to be easier for her to break my posture and to cause me problems. However, if the moment, go and lock again, if I get here, let's say she's going to try, for example, a scissor sweep. The moment she unlocks, right there, there's a little bit of space created here. The moment she unlocks, and I fill in that space now, for her to turn, she's locked in right here because I have a bite on her leg. So it makes her have to work harder at that. When she works harder, she's going to have to move just like this. I have a choice to make. I can either allow her to move and let her continue what she's doing, or I can keep filling in that space, either with my hips or with my elbows. So like this, come back here again. Okay, so I'm in this position here. She goes to open to try, pick anything, just like you're gonna go for a scissor sweep. The moment she moves, my elbow shifts inside. Okay, she's gonna try and shrimp back a little bit, right there. So now my elbow's right here, pinning this leg down right here. What ends up happening inevitably now is now she's gonna have to move. So as I keep my posture, I can keep that space, and I can now fill this space in with my elbows here. So now I have a nice push back and forth underneath in this way. So thinking about this concept, if I turn a little bit here, yep, okay, we're here like this. If I think about looking to pass the guard, right, we see the standard knee in the tailbone, I go up like this. Nothing wrong with that. Hips are elevated. This will work just fine. Elbow inside. The elbow goes inside so we can keep our posture. We can keep owning the space we've created so that we can pass. So that she also can't break my posture. So thinking about that exact thing, again, she goes to open up a little bit, to move, to attack. Here comes my elbow again, inside. Now that my elbow's inside, she's going to need to move again in some way. This is where this becomes much easier. If I just keep this out, she can bring this knee back inside. She can start to move, cause me problems. Here. Now that I'm here, I can start to look to get this up. Once it's up, I start working my guard pass. Okay. So as that's happening, a couple little things come up. Okay. In this position, she starts to move. Notice right away, my elbows fill in this gap here. Now that I'm here, she may grab my collar, which is really common because someone feels like my posture seems lower. This is the time to grab the collar. I'm going to look at going for a choke or something like that. However, because I have control of the hips, when I go under like this, got that hand in deep? Yep. Okay, she may look to go for the other hand. But it's going to be difficult for her to finish this because of the angle she's at. However, as I look to pass, one of the tricks I have, whether I'm over or under, is I can catch this arm. So as I'm driving in, let's turn this way here. I can catch this arm here, turn, and catch an arm lock right there. So again, here's what this looks like. I get here in this position here. She starts to move. Maybe she goes for my collar and unlocks to move. Fill it in. Get in deeper. Yep. All right, so look at the pass. Right away, she's thinking she's golden. She may try to get the other hand in. But as I start to pass and turn, I'm gonna catch right there. It's catching right on her leg, putting herself in an armbar right there. That's a quick way to get someone to try and pull an arm out and to finish the guard pass. Another trick that happens here. So once I get in this position here, right, she looks to move. Right away, I fill this in. Because now, let's say, go ahead, go for a triangle. Because it's filled in here, this is gonna be a nightmare for her to get. It obviously makes my guard pass easier. Another thing I like to do is this. Okay, once I walk this up, okay, and I look and I turn, don't let go of this collar. You've already got the collar. This person, especially if they're fighting the guard pass, if her arms, for example, were up, moving, pushing, whatever it is, that's fine. Once the leg comes off, this hand comes underneath, grabs this collar, and I drop to the collar choke. Right there. So, again, from this angle, what you're seeing here is I got here, right, I'm working. She's trying to mess, push, yep, look, right underneath, finish the collar choke. So that's another really easy trick. Last one I'm going to show. Sometimes, as I'm going around, let me just start to move myself around here. Yep, get here. She starts to push my hip with one hand. Yep, like this. So I can take this leg and push this knee in. Sometimes they regroup. She pushes it again. So instead, to get here to the knee bar. So here's what's happening. Once I'm passing, and she starts to block this hip, yep, right there. It's causing me problems. I can feed this leg off and catch. She's still going to be pushing, which pushes my hip right in. So turn this way. Knee right in. And then I just sit back, walking up the knee bar. So there you go. A few tricks I like. When I'm inside someone's guard, to take the space, own that connection, and catch them in some tricks. At the end of the day, getting the guard pass or submission.